Behind this wall, we have a bunch of young people telling us what life online is really like.
We're here to question them by getting their opinion.
If they agree with the question, they'll move to yes, but if they disagree with the question, they'll move to none.
Our job is to guess what people are thinking by guessing what percentage of them said yes, or find out if we're completely off.
Once we're locked in, the real percentage gets revealed. The closest guess wins the point.
This is where we stand. Let's go!
Do you ever feel like you was born in the wrong era?
I like my era, I can't lie.
As a woman, I don't want to go back.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
Real.
true. But then I feel like people always want what they don't have.
True.
Because they've already got this, so they're not going to wish for something they've got.
I think I was born in a good generation because I was in a generation before social media was a thing. So I got to experience like childhood without Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So I'm kind of happy with where I was born.
With
yeah.
these guys being so used to like the online life, do you think they would wish they had their life without it though? Would you
That's
reckon?
very true.
That's
That
what
is
I'm
very
thinking.
true. Would they want to go back to not having social media?
No, they probably
not.
wouldn't be able to go
No.
2 nights without it.
I'm going to go 40%.
I think I'm going to stick in the middle. I'm going to be wrong, more than likely. Right, I'm just going to lock in 50%.
You going with, just to clarify?
55.
55.
55, yeah?
I'm 40.
I'm 40.
Right, we locked it in?
Locked in.
Raise that wall.
Go.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's a lot of feet.
Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I knew it, man.
Right, I'm gonna go find out.
Do you ever feel like you was born in the wrong era? The world is still in a very bad place in a lot of it, but it's also very advanced. And I'd consider myself extremely lucky. I wouldn't say the question should be a matter of if we're in the right era, but do we feel that we're lucky enough and in the right location? And I consider myself extremely lucky.
Why do you feel like you was born in the wrong era? I was absolutely made for the 80s. My music taste is rock 80s, rock 70s. My style is in the 80s. I grew up with the music, I grew up with the culture, so I was definitely born in the wrong era.
So do you think life now is better with social media or without?
I'd say without, but I think there's good and bad to it. I think it's gotten worse substantially over time, but I do think there are parts of it that are good, but I think it's just progressively getting worse and worse as more people get into it and more control's put over it.
The next question is, are you worried about the future? I think with the way that social media and online stuff is going, with AI, everything else in between, yes. There's stuff like deepfakes out there that are so scary.
That's so weird.
It is weird.
How are you
in
gonna
that
know what's
sense,
real
yeah.
and fake in like 5 years' time?
It sounds mad, even like pollution-wise and that.
Everything, bro.
Yeah, everything.
Global warming.
Brother.
I'm actually going to go for 90%.
You know what? Come on, 75.
All right, cool, we locked in.
We're locked in, guys. Well, let's do this. Come on.
Oh, I want to change my answer.
Oh, god damn.
I think
That's a
I've won.
69.
No!
Who's that then?
You won!
Yay!
I was thinking to quickly swap to that side.
I was
you
about
know?
to go 68.
So I forgot where I was standing.
Why would you say you're worried about the future?
Let's start with racism. Obviously, there's been stands for racism,
Absolutely.
but racism will always be a thing.
Do you think that it's got worse with online platforms growing more and more over the years?
Yeah, it has. People can mask who they are online.
Yeah.
And another thing is AI. AI is dangerous. As much as it can help lives, it can also destroy lives.
I completely agree with you. I'm on your team. Well done for that.
Okay, the next question. Do you think the stuff the algorithm shows you affects how you think about things?
I'm sure there's that everyone's bought offline that they didn't actually need, but because everyone's got it, you're like, I want to see if this is
100%.
With the algorithm though, once you see 1 or 2, that's it, you're going to get notified.
yeah,
That's
loads
what
of
I'm
them,
saying. So
loads
once
of
you're in. So
Yeah.
can you then control your algorithm?
I really think it could be harmful, you know?
Because sometimes you might come across the wrong post. You've looked at it, but somehow the algorithm might think, oh yeah, this person likes seeing something. Then all of a sudden, more and more is coming up. You get what I mean?
It is a fact, though. The algorithm does pollute people's heads.
Yeah, of course it does. I'm just going to stay at 70.
I'm going 60.
What are voices that way? 65.
Happy?
Yeah, we're
I'm
locked
locked
in.
in.
All right then, raise the wall.
Oh.
75. That's 75.
No way, bro!
Are you mad? Why doesn't it affect how you think?
It shouldn't affect how you think because you can control it. So if it affects how you think, then really and truly you shouldn't be on social media.
But there is a lot of bad things online. How do you stop it from coming on your feed or getting inside your mind?
You can just scroll past it, like, it's my phone, can I not? And I can press not interested.
Do you do that?
Of course.
Why do you think the algorithm does control how you think?
I think people that see more motivational things and like Sports Illustrated things are more disciplined than people who like seen like brain rot and all that.
What about the bad stuff? How do you filter that out?
I mean, you could just like choose like not to see it or like block it. Not interested, yeah.
Do you do that?
I do for most things, yeah.
So you use the algorithm to find more positive things?
Yeah, it's more like me influencing the algorithm to what I want to see.
That's beautiful, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, the next question is, do you think school prepares you for life? I'm going to be so honest. No.
Did you ever get told about a mortgage?
Mortgage, taxes, they tell me nothing.
There's certain things that should be added to the curriculum to prepare you for like actual adult life. If you talk about credit scores and tax and everything as you were younger, you would never go into your early teens and mess up.
You're not taught much about how to deal with social media or how big it is as well.
No, I'm going down here.
I'm gonna go with
25%.
Oh, I'm going 21 then. Let me in, guys.
All right, everyone's locked in?
We're locked
Yeah.
in.
All good. Can we please raise the wall?
I did that with my mind. It's a draw.
It's a draw. It's a draw.
A draw. You both get a point.
You both get a point.
It just depends, like, what you're trying to do in the future, innit? So, like, dance, drama. It depends.
School does prepare you for
yeah,
that?
and I
Okay.
think it depends on the school you go to, innit? Like, if you go drama school, like, you can progress further, and it's just like better,
That's a
Shabbat.
good point. I like that, man. Aye, that's good, that's good, that's good.
Everything that I do now, and mum also preparing for the future, I've learned outside of school. I think in school, the only thing that it helps with is like learning how to meet friends, learning how to meet different people.
So the social aspect, you
Yeah,
would say,
but learning wise, other than maths and science, I've learned everything outside of school.
Right, next question. How many people have had an online friend that they haven't met in real life?
Yeah, 100%.
That's the same sort of thing.
Surely. But when I was a kid, yeah, when you used to play PlayStation, the amount of people that we knew online that we've never met in real life was
My brother's got
crazy.
2 mates that he's played PlayStation with since he's been 6 years old that he's never met.
That's what I'm saying. That was like
And
me.
he's 20 now.
I feel like it's more common for boys, but then saying that, like you say, people in the same industry will message each other, but have we met?
But would you classify each other as friends or
No,
like?
probably
That's another
not.
thing
And
as well.
I feel like with these, like, it'll be more from gaming.
Yeah, but I feel like the gaming aspects will predominantly come from the boys.
I'm gonna go 70.
I'm gonna go 60.
I'm gonna go 70.
Swear.
No, I'm going 55.
No, I was just about to
I'm 65, yeah? I'm 65.
You know what? I might just do 54.
54.
Okay, are we all locked in?
All locked in,
I
man.
think.
All right, then let's lift that wall.
Oh, step of 60s.
I'm actually sick and tired of this guy, bro.
5% is so unfair. Talk to me, we'll come to you.
Alright, so I think like obviously it's important to be like friendly to people online because that's how you can network, it's how you can meet new people. But for you to like call someone your friends, like consoling them, tell them stuff about you, obviously you don't know much about them.
Would you
if
say
haven't met
like
them.
online is more like associate, is more like an associate rather than
Yeah, it's
someone you
like
call a friend?
it's like mutuals or people who may be your friend or maybe even people that you want to do like business with, like agents, things like that.
Yeah,
But
no.
like you can't actually like have a friend that you haven't met.
Right, you guys all have friends that you haven't met online.
So I'm gonna give a quick shout out to my boy TP. All right. I've known that man for years. Okay, I've known that man 5 years.
Wait,
all right. I've had tons of friends online.
Have you met him?
No, that don't count because I got Stoddy. I met Stoddy. I met Powie. All right. I got global, and it taught me culture.
Man,
My
like Trevor
Turkish friend
Perkins.
Powie, shout out.
Shout
My Czech
out.
friend, all right, shout out.
So how long were you friends with these people online before actually meeting them in person?
Well, I've only met my friend TP, and that was like five years or something.
Has he ever asked you for your bank details?
What? No bank details, no. But he did send me a T-shirt once.
It's starting. It's starting.
Has it happened to anybody here, like where it's turned out that you've been speaking to somebody entirely different?
Using Discord, like anyone can say they're who they like. They think they're someone else.
Yeah.
Like this one time, there was this girl that me and a bunch of other people on Discord were talking to. She showed her face. It was actually her older sister, and she never showed how she looked.
Right, okay.
So yes,
Okay.
you never know. It could be.
You
It
never
could even be
know.
worse than that.
Yeah,
Like,
there's probably a
a
lot
lot worse.
And the last question is, how many of you use AI for quick life advice or random questions?
You're meant to be
think it's
honest.
high,
I
it's
think it's going to be high.
It's got to be high because, well, then I don't know because.
Some of these kids will use it for homework, but think if it's not just homework, what else are they going to be
Well,
using it for?
Yeah, quick life advice.
You use it?
Shut up. I probably used it this morning.
I go to ChatGPT before I go to Google because it gives you a simplified answer straight away.
People even do it just to settle debates. Like, you don't even have to be an AI person.
Yeah.
If you're arguing about something, you're like, wait.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
I'm
Feel
gonna
like
hit 70.
I swear I was going to do that number as well.
I'll beat you to it.
I'm happy where I am.
You happy?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What you want? 81.
Actually, where are you?
I'm on 80.
Alright, I'm
You
gonna go
80, yeah?
78.
You're 80.
I'm going 78.
You changed it.
I'm
No
going 78.
way. Then I swear I'm
going
77.
78.
I'm standing on top of each other.
Right, 65, 70, 75.
78.
Right, sweet.
Oh my god, we just
80.
locked in.
I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Everyone, we're locked in.
We're
Let's
locked
raise the wall.
Oh my god, Jack says one. Flipping it. Silly. Oh my god.
How,
Oh
bro?
Just
my
get
god.
How?
it
Oh
again.
Simple
my
questions.
God. Like sometimes you just gotta use a bit of common sense.
Nah,
Do you know
but
what I mean?
hold on to simple questions.
All right, I'll go and speak to the people because you know I really know them. Them oldies don't. What we thinking? Why we here?
Life advice from a non-living thing is actually crazy. Like, I want life advice. I'm gonna call my boy and we're gonna talk, you know? Because he knows me better than ChatGPT. Life advice. I'm not asking ChatGPT life advice. I'm sorry.
I'm from Birmingham, right? I don't know how to use the tube, so I was searching up what tube to get to certain stations and stuff, and ChatGPT is like the easiest way to do it.
So do you think ChatGPT has a positive impact in today's society?
I'd say so on the most, but sometimes it can be used for bad.
Okay, but you think it's mostly good?
I'd say so at the moment. I'd say it's mostly good.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
And that's a wrap on where we stand. And the winner is Taze.
Thank you, thank you.
But the conversation doesn't stop there. If something felt familiar, talk about it, share it, and keep it going.
And Childline is always here for advice and support.
And if this helped, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
If I haven't washed the dishes, she'll indirect me on a story and stuff like that. So I feel like everything's on social media, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, I said it as well!
I'm actually dead. This new generation of kids isn't real.